counterfeited products, harmful software, and even heinous material that shows abuse. The online world has always been a reflection of the offline world, so it's not a surprise that some of it's worth being erased. But how can we take effective action in such a complex network? Let's get a rough idea of what might be effective with this fictional example. A group of people wants to distribute illegal files on their own site, illegalfiles.eu. To start, they go to a domain name registrar to register a domain name under a country code top-level domain, such as .ee. The list of all domain names under .ee is managed by a country code top-level domain registry, or CCTLD in short. Then they need a hosting service to rent a reliable server and upload their site. Like any device on the internet, this server is still only reachable with its IP or Internet Protocol address. It's similar to a phone number. But because no one wants to type numbers to navigate the web, CCTLDs help translate between human-readable domains and IP addresses. Now, if anyone types illegalfiles.ee into a browser, it first connects to the domain name system, or DNS. It acts like a digital phone book that knows every IP address for every domain name. Now that it knows the right IP address, the browser is routed through the Internet Service Provider into the World Wide Web until it reaches the server which sends back the website. Illegalfiles.ee is now online around the world. But what if you're a law enforcement agency and you want to remove illegal files? You could ask ISPs to reroute users to a warning page. Now, typing the domain will bring up a warning page, but the content is still online. It can be reached in different ways, such as proxy networks, typing the actual IP, and more. Another way is to ask the CCTLD for the .ee domains to remove illegal files from the DNS. But it could still be reachable via a plethora of other domains, all managed by different CCTLDs. So using the DNS to stop illegal files from spreading is ineffective. CCTLDs only help us navigate the internet. Their infrastructure never hosts or even passes through any content. A much more sustainable way is to either contact the people who are responsible or the server hoster. Only these two have access to the content and can actually take it offline. For good. Since CCTLDs want to make sure that the internet infrastructure is not abused but serves society, they can still assist. The holder of illegalfiles.ee had to provide their contact details when they bought the domain. So they might be able to give out this information to help enforce the law. Although in very few exceptional and urgent circumstances it can be appropriate to suspend the domain name to hide the content, this nuclear measure should only be taken after a very careful decision by a competent authority. If you want to know more, please visit centre.org.